Ms. Krieger, you're doing the paralegal standing committee.
Thank you, Treasurer. My pleasure to speak to the Paralegal Standing Committee report today. We look at page 496 of board books. That's the motion that we're putting forward. We met on September 7, 2016, and we seek Convocation's approval of amendments to the Paralegal Rules of Conduct. That motion is at page 496. It's an amendment to Rule 3.04, which is the conflict of interest rule, to create an appropriate standard for those paralegals delivering short-term pro bono legal services. There's a clear definition of this, and it anticipates that the paralegal and the client will not be in a long-term paralegal-client relationship, and that the services will be delivered on a pro bono basis. The intent of this rule is to mirror the proposed amendment, which I believe is coming up, for the lawyers' rules of professional conduct, to assure that paralegals who are volunteering at clinic settings such as Pro Bono Ontario or other recognized clinic settings are able to deal with short-term matters without necessarily doing all of the conflict checks one would do in one's own firm. So that particular amendment is proposed. There are a few cleanup amendments that we are proposing as well, one of which is an amendment to Rule 2.03 sub 4, simply to add family status as a prohibited ground of discrimination in that section, in that rule. All of these, the red line version is available at page 499 of board books for those of you who like to read that sort of thing. And the clean version is at page 505. There are some other very small amendments you'll see in the clean version. The underlining is very brief for most of these. The main consideration today is the conflict of interest amendment. So I am moving that Convocation approve the amendments to the Paralegal Rules of Conduct that are brought to you today, and I am seconded by Ms. Corsetti.
Thank you very much. Any questions in the room?
The conference is no longer in lecture mode.
Questions on the telephone?
Nope.
Thank you. Then all in favor in the room? Anyone opposed? Anyone opposed on the telephone? Thank you. The motion is carried. Thank you, Ms. Berg.
The other items here are for information only, so I won't go through those. I will just mention that the Paralegal Cup moots are coming up. The deadline to apply to be a judge is September 30th. So if you Google Paralegal Cup Moots Ontario and you're interested in being a judge, please feel free to apply. Thank you.
Thank you very much.